Good morning, everybody. So this is lesson 6 of your problem set. So this is part 2. You guys should have already watched your Zern video or your interactive video on lesson 6. Again, if you need help getting into Zern, if you forgot your login, please email me or send me a message on Class Dojo. I will be more than happy to give you your passcode. This is, again, lesson 6. My paper is going to look a little different than yours, but I just wanted to go over it with you, make sure you understand how to do it. It says to complete the number sentence, estimate to partition each strip equally. Write the unit fraction inside each unit and shade your answer. There's that word unit fraction. Remember, it always has a 1 as your numerator, and your denominator is going to be the whole. So this is 2/3, so they shaded in those 2/3, 1/3, 2/3, and then that one's not shaded in. So here, this is 3/4. When I write that as a fraction, it's going to look like this, 3/4. So I'm going to break this fraction strip into fourths, and mine are not going to be perfect. They should be, but they're not. Okay, so I broke it into fourths, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know my denominator here is going to be 4, and my numerator is going to be 1. I'm going to shade in 3/4, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. Okay, the next one here is 3/7, so I'm going to break this apart into sevenths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I write my unit fractions here. They're all 1/7. And I'm going to shade in 3/7. 1/7, 2/7, and there's my 3/7. And again, I need to write that in fraction form. Okay? This one is 4/5. So I'm going to take my fraction strip here and divide it into fifths. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifths, that's going to be my denominator. And of course, I can do that first. Or you can just go ahead and write 1/5 for each one. They're unit fractions, so 1 is definitely my numerator. 4/5. So 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, and there is 4/5. My last one here is 2/6. So I'm going to break this apart into 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, mine are not perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my unit fractions here are 1/6. And I'm going to shade 1/6, 2/6. I'm going to write my fraction there, 2/6. Okay? Number 2 says Mr. Stevens. I think yours says Mr. Martin or Coach Martin. I'm not sure. I think I changed that for you guys. Bought 8 liters of soda for a party. His guest drank 1 liter. What fraction of the soda did his guest drink? So again, I'm going to draw that fraction strip. You guys should have made some this week. We're going to break this apart into eighths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to write my unit fractions in all of these because I know they're all 1/8. Okay? What fraction of the soda did his guest drink? How many liters did they drink? 1 liter. So, and the total was 8 liters. So, his guest drank 1/8 of the soda. Okay? What fraction was left? Well, I know that they drank 1/8. So how much is all of this that is left? Let's look. 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8. So how much is left? 7/8 of the soda is left. And again, I can write 7/8 there, and I know that was 1/8. Okay, I hope you guys can see my handwriting. I'm sorry if it's messy. So again, that was 1 and 2. 3 I added in here for you guys. And I hand wrote mine because my printer is out of ink. So I hope you guys can see it. It says, Miss Osmond cut a 6-meter rope into 3 equal sized pieces to make jump ropes. Miss Newbern cut a 5-meter rope into 3 equal sized pieces to make jump ropes. Which class has longer jump ropes? Okay, so we want to figure out which one has longer jump ropes. So here's Miss Osmond. So she cut a 6-meter rope into 3 equal sized pieces. So I know that the length here is 6 meters. How many equal sized pieces did she do? 3. So we're going to break that apart into thirds. Okay. Here's Miss Newbern. Okay. And she had a 5-meter rope. So I'm going to write that on the bottom here, 5 meters. And again, she had 3 equal sized pieces. So which class has longer jump ropes? Well, if Miss Osmond started out with 6 and Miss Newbern started out with 5, who's going to have the bigger pieces? Miss Osmond or Miss Newbern? Okay. Of course, it's going to be Miss Osmond because the original rope was longer. And really, if I wanted to make this a little bit more exact, my 5 meters should be a little bit smaller than that 6 meters. They shouldn't be the same size. So which class has longer jump ropes? Miss Osmond gets longer jump ropes because the original rope was longer. Okay? And our last part here that you guys had to do was similar to what we did yesterday in part 1. Okay? This, you only had to do A, B, and C. I didn't do D and E there. So this says the number of equal parts. So you have to count how many equal parts there are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that one has 9. Total number of shaded parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5. Here's my unit fraction, okay? So 1 is always going to be my numerator. How many total parts do I have? 9, so that's 1/9. This is my fraction shaded. Again, that 9 is my total parts. That's going to be your denominator. How many parts are shaded? We said there was 5. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5/9. So B, what's your total number of parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many shaded? 1, 2, 3. What's my unit fraction? Remember, 1's always going to be your numerator. 1/7. What's your shaded? 1, 2, 3. Remember we said 3, so it should be 3/7. And here's your last one. Total number of equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many parts shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4. What's your unit fraction? 1/5. Remember, it's always going to have 1, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. What's your fraction shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be 4/5. Okay, I hope this helps. I will talk to you soon.